What's up, bastards and bastardettes? I apologize for ruining the start of my video and your day, for being rude to you, and that is unbecoming of someone who loves all of humanity. And Bladdercast, don't forget to like and subscribe, and everything that I say can be trusted is coming out of the mouth of God. You heard it. I don't have any ego. I don't have any spirit. I don't. The problem with talking and making jokes and stuff is you have to actually care about like doing it. If you barely care, that's my problem with making videos. Is like I need to not come across as crazy, but then I also need to come across as like, oh, I'm smart and oh, look at me. I need. I'm not the cookie cutter way that like a fucking entertainer would be. I'm not like, let me take this fucking shit off. I'm not your average fucking, hey guys, welcome to my YouTube video, welcome blah blah blah, and like talk about shit. I'm like all over the place. I've been told by people who watch my videos, and it is good constructive criticism, and then sometimes it isn't even meant as criticism. It's just an observation. But I'm not like what do they call the people? Influencer. I guess I guess I influence everyone that watches the videos because everything that anyone does ever influences you, whether you accept that or not. You make decisions due to the person influencing you. So every single human being influences you, even if you say that they don't. That is an influence. Not changing is, in a way, have been influenced. And another thing as well is that I see kind of recording yourself and saying things is pointless, because there's a million other people who turn on the camera and have been like, you know what's going on today in my life, guys? Here's the news. And like, I'm just another one of those fucking people. However smart I pretend to be, whatever I try to teach, or whatever jokes I try and do, or whatever I try and portray myself as, I'm just another dumb human with a fucking camera. And I wonder what it would have been like 100 years ago if they had technology like this. Imagine if they had it in black and white and you had like the hand crank or whatever. There would be a version of me with like a really shitty hand crank, and it would be constantly screwing up, and I'd still get no views. I wonder what could they have made could they have done things that we have today with the technology in the past, or do things always have to be like microchips and microprocessors and all of these advancements in medical technology? Like, I bet there could have been one scientist. Like, let's say that none of the modern day technology. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. I'm an entertainer. I'm an influencer. Fuck. What am I trying to do with these videos? I'm trying to sell T-shirts over here. Okay, professional. Don't look too visually unappealing. And act. I'm trying to sell fucking merchandise over here. That's the only reason why I keep on making these videos, is so one day I can sell merch, and like everyone else who ever makes videos, whoever does anything, check the description, boys and girls. Check the description, my jabronis. What would I even call my fucking people? What I call, because the channel name is Lordofpengz, even though people always say Lordofpengz. What would I call you sexy, beautiful people? My audience is going to consist of only incels. My audience is going to consist of the incels that aren't accepted within their own community. I'm not an incel. I run. I do exercise daily. I try not to eat chocolate and shit. I don't have access to. Well, I have access to like supplements and I guess basic drugs, and I can make my own drug if I mix shit together and kill myself. But like I don't have access to. I don't even want to really do. No, I do want to do drugs. Who's lying? We all want to do drugs. If you don't want to do drugs, then it's because you're a little bitch and you won't admit it to camera, or it's because you are an NPC. And we all know what happens to NPCs when when Escape from Tarkov becomes real life. You see how many people get shot in that game? That's you. I'm one of the traders. I own all of the money, I own all of the resources, I set the tasks and you complete them for me. If I wonder if there are places like Escape from Tarkov in the world right now. There probably are, but like in remote corners of the world where life is very, very, very cheap. And that's most places on Earth. If you're not having to fight for your life, then, you know, that's actually pretty good. But a lot of people are. A lot of people are starving right now as I speak and make this. I should have like a Schindler's List moment where I start crying and go, oh, I could have swapped this for a human being. I could have swapped this for a human being. I could have swapped this for a human being. I cut off my nipple and sell on the black market. Why boy nipple? It make your dick grow big. They sell it like they take. When the Chinese find out how much shit I've been talking about them, they're gonna be even madder than the fucking Africans, and they're gonna be even madder than the Westerners are for the Africans. I don't fucking. I can't say anything. I've got the kind of mentality. I think it's because I'm too smart for my own good. All the tough guys are like, wait until he gets into jail. We gonna run that ass up on sight. Get in there, boy. I like to eat my ass with jelly. Butter, jelly, mayonnaise. There's some fucked up things that still go in the world today, and it just shows how stupid humanity is. That like a lot of people think that housing, food, and clothing is a luxury, and it is, but why shouldn't everyone have it? And I mean, there are limited resources. I've already talked this in one of my other Bladder casts. Like and subscribe. Come on, man, keep it together. We got a show to run. I've got something. I've got nothing except for this, and hopefully I stay in control. But if I don't, then I guess you can be entertained. And I will always be in control because I'm not. Who loses their mind? Like who has mental disorders? And then I think there are some which are borderlining within normality, but it just takes like a psychological what's that? A counselor who decides whether you're crazy or not. Who like studies you and goes, yes, and you have these symptoms and you act in this way, you're crazy, or nah, you're not crazy. And like, isn't like everyone's view like a little bit different? Aren't some people like trying to progress their career and they want as many people as possible of a certain kind of thing, so they heighten, or like some people are just really not even fucking bothered about their life and they're just coasting to try to like find something else, or they don't really even give a shit and they're like stealing the fucking drugs for themselves, or like they only want high class fucking customers. I call them customers. What do you call it, customer? I don't know. It depends on your personality. If you wanted to actually help people, you'd call them human beings. But if you were like just throwing drugs at people and like going, "You're crazy, you're crazy, you're crazy," because I said so, because I went to school for a certain amount of years, then because I paid this much money and I sat in these many classes, and this person talked to me who I don't know about this world and about even my own perceptions of it. Maybe I'm too bleak. Maybe I look at the world too bad. Maybe I judge humanity too harshly, even though I don't wish to be judged myself, but I am judged. And you are judged by me. You're not watching me. I'm watching you. You're not trapped in here with me. I love fucking Rorschach. He's a cool character. And if I could write a character like that, it would just be another copy. The Batman, Rorschach. Who else is like those characters? Berserk, I guess. Except Guts is the Giga Chad. Who would win in a fight? Oh, fucking, why am I talking about fictional fucking characters? They're very entertaining. Fictional characters are very entertaining. Scalp him. Scalp the white boy. This white boy needs to be scalped. He stole all of my reparations. Power to the people. Is that racist? Everything's racist. If I look this way and that way, and then if I go like this, then that's racist. Because, I don't know, someone will find a reason why. Someone will do a meme where there's like two pictures and like so I look there and I look there and I shake my head. You send that to an illiterate motherfucker and they'll be like, why doesn't he like the pictures? why don't he like picture? Hate him. Or someone with a mental disorder. Isn't that crazy that there are like amounts of stupid people that glob together and then they make decisions which other people should be judged by? That shows that it might not always be good to be independent and unique, and you might have to hide it. Remember that film that tried to steal... Ah, fuck. I'm doing a joke over here, okay? I'm not retarded. This is a joke voice. This is a joke acting bit now. And here we go. Remember the film that was like the... I'm so bad at making jokes, I can't even... If I saw someone like this, I'd just turn off the video. And you better turn off the video. But first buy my merch in the future, when I have merch. Because you know that's the only reason why I'm making videos. Is to, like I said... Oh, fucking hell. This is why I don't make videos, because, like... I don't know, I get in my own head. I get in my own head and I start. These videos should just... fucking, who gives a fuck about what these videos are? Do you care about what I have to say? Even if I said something smart. Let me say something smart. Let me prove to you that I'm smart. Let me say something very, very, very smart. And this isn't philosophy or whatever, this is just... I don't even know if it's just my opinions or what the world... The world is run by human beings. The human world is run by human beings, and we do things so that we can get ahead in the world. A lot of the things that we do have no real value throughout time. Time will keep on going on until it has no meaning within our universe, when the universe is completely dark and all. What will be the final thing that happens? Because the stars will die, and then, like, the electrons like react with each other, or they spin. Electrons are the things that spin around the atom. Eventually that loses its energy, but then energy can't be destroyed, whatever. But then the universe, I don't know if it's expanding or if it's like an infinite space or if it's like a bubble. But eventually, like, there won't be, the space will be too big for there to be any energy within. The energy will have spread out completely. I don't fucking know anything. I can't even think. So an artificial intelligence needs to like put together, it needs to just go through all of my videos and put everything together and just display like whether I am smart or dumb. And most likely it, I don't know. I can't even judge myself. Why do I care if I'm smart or if I'm dumb? That's for you to care, because you're the people that are gonna either kill me or catapult me to a pedestal that I'm supposed to dance on and perform on and exist on. And if I do something that's too controversial to what I am, then some people will love it and follow me, and some people will hate it and try and kill me. And I think in certain ways that other people don't think. I do. I think everyone does. I think, well, not really, because some people don't have a single thought in their head and they're just like the same. I don't even know if they're human or not. I wouldn't even call them a robot. They just copy everything that they see and copy everything that they do just to survive within this world and fit in. And even smart people do that, which fucking pisses me off, because it's like, if you're smart, you can change certain things and you can be in control of certain things. But a lot of these people fucking don't. And they just shut down and they go with the flow. I do that sometimes. I'm not like some sort of like I'm someone who shouldn't be judged. Like, I could be a better human being, but in a lot of things there aren't really any like there's nothing to gain from being better in a certain way. Like, if there was a bunch of rubbish on the ground and you were the last human being on earth, why would you pick it up if you didn't have to please anyone? But then saying stuff like that is like, you can pick it up to have it clean and have like a healthier place and a nicer place to enjoy the view better. That's like a little, just words coming out of my mouth. You know, a lot of, I already said I'm not smart, but a lot of the things that I do say, or that smart people say and stuff like that, it's like, it's not even smart. It's just simple observations, but like explained very clearly. I don't know if that makes you smart. I think a lot of people find that they want stuff explained clearly, and I think there's different levels of what is perceived to be smart, and I think people who can explain very complex things clearly is like a level of smart. And then there's smart which people just don't even understand at all, and they're just like, let him go. He's like a dog on a chain, and you have to let him go on him or her or it. Because I don't judge some of you to be thinking, rational beings. I see some of you, most of you, as animals, and I am an animal. It's interesting. the way that we're treated. Fucking, I don't know if I piss myself off or not. I'm looking at myself and then back at the camera. I'm fucking done with this one, but in the future, hopefully, I'll be more cool-headed and come across as someone that people want to listen to and that isn't like too boring or too just. I don't really do a lot. Right now, I don't really do a lot. I don't really say a lot. I just act in a certain way that is like not beneficial to having an entertainer's career, and I don't even want a career. I don't want to be part of your stupid world. I want to be part of my own stupid world where I get to dance in where I get to go orgy, and everyone has to start fucking each other, like all of the worst people throughout history have done. And they're bad because they've been judged to be bad by human beings who are definitely or better than them, and definitely wouldn't indulge in carnal and primal fantasies if they had the ability to. I think there are some people who don't, and I wonder why as well. It's strange because, like, I think it's strange when a man wants to cut his own penis off. That's something that I find very strange, and it's happened a lot of times throughout history by very, I would say, mentally unstable people. Maybe just a little bit mentally unstable. But today it's accepted as sexual awakening or like freedom, and I'm not saying that it's not, but I'm just saying that like I do find it a little bit weird. And I do find it weird that these people are viewed by some people as like people that you have to listen to. People that, or maybe they are interesting. As interesting as if I just farted for 20 minutes straight. I'm fucking done. If you don't run, if you don't do exercise, you're already dead. Don't eat any more chocolate or sweets or fizzy drinks. You can do that, can you? If you can't, you're already dead. Don't be part of the fucking system. But do as well, because you'll be ostracized if you're not. And there are certain people who can deal with that, and there are certain people who can't. And you're most likely one of the people who can't deal with being looked at as an alien constantly and judged harshly. That's something you have to grow up with if you want to be able to deal with it when you're grown. If it gets thrown onto you all at once, then that causes mental instabilities. This world is crazy though. So now that I'm done.